Alright, gonna do the same thing. Full random. Let's go. How does this happen so often? Well, whatever lays plays. Ooh, this will be fun actually. We get to potentially get a Morel Mistress run, so maybe I'll try to build into that, because she can really pop off. There are actually a lot of consumables in Awoken 2 that aren't that good, but they're totally takeable if I got a Morel Mistress. So what do we got? Damage, shield, pushback, and a savagery. Alright, obviously we don't want a pox as a consumable, but the mushroom cloud is doable since our other consumable already does spawning. Well, here are consumables. Would I rather have Pyrogrow? Two of them is definitely iffy, but yeah, I would rather have that. Oh, that's weird. Would it be weird to still take Morel Mistress here? Fuck it. The only scaling really is going to be Razor Sharp Edge and Steel Enhancer, so I might actually lean to Animus' Speed here, just because it's stronger early. Very unlikely I can build that much around Animus of Will, especially when I already have the Morel Mistress. It is Savagery, so we need to come up with some defensive stuff, but that's mainly what we'll be on the lookout for. Oh, right, and we have this absolute beast. Well, definitely taking Man-Eater. That's the best. That is so good. And the other one is so bad. Well, the Pyrogrow may not be getting played if I'm already down on draw. We'll see. Very sexual. What? Let's do this, and we definitely want to play this. And I'll probably play this. Propagate that. I'm going into a boss, so that might have been the most smart, but I'm pretty sure we're just killing him. Forgot to man-eat last turn. Ooh, okay. That is a tough one, honestly, because proliferate is so good in this type of situation. But so is, I mean, Loam Coat's always good. I'm not even thinking about the Calcified Ember here. Because 20 health, we did need some survivability. I can choose to put this on a unit sometimes instead of the fungus. Glow Up could be good because we're into pushback. But that's better when you're running like Spore Launcher, I think. The Propagate itself is net. That's why I'm kind of leaning toward Proliferate, because it's like it is a consume. You know, ideally we want to find the consume cards that come back into the deck, but we're not always going to get that. So sometimes we just have to, you know, get it done through other means. I mean, I should probably just take the Loam Coat, though. You know, we have the Morel Mistress, but it's possible that the run at some point would want to change over to like a Spore Launcher, or to run both of them on the same floor. You know, either way, I think the Loam Coat here is just more generally useful. Okay, this is interesting. I could take the razor sharp edge. That way I still have that as an option. I guess I have these sharpens as well. I didn't even think of that when I debated between the Animus of Will. I think we're fine to go to the Merchant of Magic here because we've got a lot of spells already that want to get upgraded. Really, Morel Mistress only wants dualism. I think I would take Razor Sharp Edge if it seems we're going to a lot of Awoken Banners is basically what I'm trying to figure out here. So like, I don't think I'm hitting that one. Especially because the hollows are pretty bad. So it's like, I'm only looking for Animus of Will probably. And then I would be taking the Razor Sharp Edge specifically for that. I think it's Wildwood Sap. Since it's consumable. The other option is I could take Vinegrass specifically just for the pushback dude. Potentially. I mean, the thing is, I got Maneater, so I already kind of counter it anyway. So maybe I just don't need to do that. Could just be some backline clear, though, for Savagery. You know, I can take care of one of the sweepers with Maneater, but there's usually two sweepers that I gotta deal with, sometimes I think more even. So, you know, that would give me an option there. There's not that much straight up backline clear. I mean, I got the Mushroom Clouds. I could try to consume remove one of them. That would take care of most of the backliners, and then I just... the big dude I hit with the Maneater. But we can't like just assume we're getting consume remove necessarily. Granted, if I can justify hitting enough Merchant of Magics probably, but I probably can't hit that one. It's got a bad banner with it, and then it's a Merchant of Trinkets on Under Legion. It's just too juicy to pass up. That one's getting hit though. That is a great node. That one, I don't know. It's up against Empyrean Well and Health, so I don't see a whole lot of magics getting hit. Which may lead me to want the Vinegrass instead. But no, we'll take this. That'll help me go to the right easier as well, I think. Double stack. This might not be horrible just to take speculatively. It's given us a lot of Morel Mistresses. I don't really like Inoki, but I'm taking it just in case I need it, like if I can't deal with the survivability factor here. It's actually not that good of a double stack, is it? I may not take it actually. No, that's not super worth here. I do want to consume remove one of these perhaps. Let's try for it. Alright, we got it. Came in at max cost, but that's fine. I think we do it here for the utility into the final fight. Now we got that solved. That's making me feel a lot better. And with the Loam Coat plus Shroom Ponics, I'm hoping our fungi can just stick around. -1 per turn means... I think I got the Pyrogrow anyway, so it's fine. Silencing the dude on the bottom is not the best, so I may not be man-eating. We'll see. I could probably actually just put Lion's Mane on a different floor. Like, I may just actually go with this here. Yeah, let's do that. I'll go with the consume removed one here. Because I'd rather have the... Alright, obviously we gotta do that. You know what? I'm gonna do it. The boss isn't until the next wave anyway. Oops, should have man-eated there. Oh well. I'll remember to do it this time. Alright, let's get rid of this and do this. Got him. Infectory's alright. That gives me another way to spawn dudes, and the nice thing about this is if something goes really wrong, you know, I don't have to rely on keeping these spawning pods alive. I think I like this here. I don't know that I need any of these. Yeah. So might go left here. Chance at dualism, just some HP increases, because I mean, really, there's not many other steals that are hittable, so we might as well use this as our chance. The arms is useless as always, and then who knows, maybe a spore launcher or something is here. Smidgestone could definitely be taken. Well, I did put prickly puffball up there for me, but I don't know if it really makes sense here. Because we're already kind of tanking with the fungi. But, I don't know, I got the Smidgestone. I think we take it, even if it's not immediately clear what the game plan is. I think I Smidgestone this one. I'll put health on one of these Morel Mistresses. Lazarus, probably really good here. Because this, yeah, that thing propagates. Absolutely. Alright, that's good. Alright, so for this one, I think we put Madam Lion's Bane on the floor because I do want that Man-Eater able to play there. You do this. Forgot to do that. I don't need this in play here. I'd rather just get rid of this while we can. Wait, what? Oh, I don't have mute. Duh, I'm an idiot. I don't have mute yet. Well then, I think we'll still win, but yeah, that sucked. Well, he'll be back again, pushing this guy. He could... Yeah, that's the only time. So let's put the stuff here. We'll still hit this guy though, because we want to stack stuff on him. Might as well do that as well. Alright. Okay, we got two pretty good ones here with Contagious and Unearthed Treasure. Contagious has the better floor here, but Unearthed Treasure definitely has a better ceiling. The other thing with Unearthed Treasure is I need to consume remove it, right? But if I can do that, it's pretty good. The ceiling then becomes quite a lot better than Contagious. But we're probably not hitting that magic. We're probably only hitting this. Honestly, yeah, just this magic. It's just a 50-50 at consume remove. I think the smart thing is just to take Contagious here. Cluster Kernel. This is probably the last banner we're getting, so what does that really even do for me? It does provide tankiness to one of these floors. I'll take it. We could eventually take Pip, but for now we'll do Ember. Even with the 2 Pyrogrows, like, we just have a lot of high cost shit. Deployment phase it also helps with. But yeah, we may go Pip eventually. Alright, obviously we take that. Shattered Halo is not very good with Under Legion, but I think we do have an exception because we have Moral Mistress. I think Moral Mistress changes things because Contagious now becomes a good instead of a useless card. And Unearthed Treasure becomes a great instead of an alright card. So, I think I'm going to take the Halo. There's not like anything at the uncommon tier that I absolutely need. So I think it is overall positive. Now, I don't know if there's any correlation here, but we're getting rares now, again. Pyroclasm could be good. Umbra doesn't really have anything. Hellhorn probably doesn't have anything. Yeah, let's just do that. Pyroclasm. There ain't a deck in the world that couldn't use a Pyroclasm. It's a damn good card. Now, I could do this if I had picked up something, but yeah, I want the mute. Definitely want that mute. Mark of Invasion, we'll just put the Spore Launcher on top. GG. See, I knew Spore Launcher was here for some reason. Just wasn't immediately apparent. Let's put you down. Let's get you and you. Oh. Boned by this bastard. Tell you what, it's not the end of the world. Let's do this. Now everybody's dead. 15 should have enough to finish off the other 3. So we're good there. Wow, I did not click that. But, okay. Let's see. Looks like I won't need the Contagious here, so let's get this going. What? Y'all saw that all of them were supposed to be dying, right? Did I miss something here? Oh, that fucker had 4 health, didn't he? Son of a bitch. Boned by Macallium. Ah, why didn't I silence that bastard? Whatever. Boned to my Macallium again. Boom, bitches! Do it right that time. How do you like that? Didn't even need to silence him. Not that it would have done anything. Another Contagious, I think, is better than Overgrowth here. I know the Overgrowth could help me here, but let me think. Got like another one of these. Adaptive Mutation. I don't really see that doing anything for me. Full heal is probably fine though. Alright, this is our chance. Consume. I don't think we want to remove Consume on anything at this point. Just a 1. Yeah, I don't really see how removing Consume on any of these is good for me, other than maybe the Serum, but yeah, not even the Serum, I don't think. Oh, you know what I should do? This. There we go. And then I don't know about this. Like, I'm just looking at this and I'm like, do any of these really need to be there at the very start? Like, Pyrogrow would maybe be the only one, but then it hurts my draw. I guess it's Pyrogrow. I don't really need the plus 10. I'll take another Pyroclasm. We really don't need a lot of these things. Probably get rid of one Sharpen. Get rid of one of these Morel Mistresses. Thornguard shouldn't really matter. Just let the Thornguard take that out. Good thing I intrinsic that. This is the only damn consumable that I could find. I think that should be enough decay, hopefully. Yeah, he'll die. I also, I can stack mute on bosses and stuff, flying bosses with a contagion. Didn't even think of that until I just saw that happen. Let's see, so we do 33-10. If I had another strike here, I could actually just do the, hello? I could do that. But since I don't have another strike, that obviously doesn't help us out. So let's do this, that, Oops, fucked that up. Yeah, something told me you were probably dead. Fun guy in a suit. I don't really like that card. I think it sucks. I think Racking Pain sucks. And you know what? I even think, I don't know. I'm just not having good experiences with Tome of Evergrowth. It's probably a skill issue because I always forget to use it, but for what it's worth, I just don't think it does much. Which I guess is weird to say when I'm such a huge fan of Madame Lionsbane. I realize it makes no sense, but that's just how I feel about it. I'm gonna skip it. You know, spreading spores actually, as bad as it is, if I could put -2 and consume on it, then it actually is like kind of just a okay card with Madame Lionsbane or with Morel Mistress. But that being said, I'm not hitting any more Merchant of Magics, so nope. Alright, obviously we're going left here. Sap Tap does play. So does Footstool. Alright. I still want to keep the 1 sharpen. I may need that source of spikes. So really just the Animus' speed is pretty useless at this point. Yeah. Put you up top. I think we just do this. That way this thing can survive. Oh, I forgot this damn thing. Well, whatever. It still probably makes sense to do it that way. Let's see. Is there any way I can keep you alive? Doesn't look like it. Because either way, I'm taking 6. So that guy dies 20 by 30. I don't know if this thing eats first. I don't know the ordering there. Maybe I'm fine. We got the propagator return, so I should get this in. He did eat, that bastard. Well, he should still die. Get fucked. Pyroclasm is one hell of a card. I actually think I'll do this to get some spikes going there. Should have done this first. Yeah, whatever. Did I forget to use my Lion's Bane? I think I did. Alright. What do we got going on? Not a whole lot, it seems. Pretty OP deck. Pretty OP deck. Oh, ho, 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 ho. It's got to be a Wilkins Rail Spike. It's not as good though because the Merchant of Magics aren't so good. I mean, I don't have to necessarily go here. I guess I could hit this Merchant of Magic, but let me think. If I were to Hellvent, what's my Hellvent? Just another Pyroclasm? That might not be that necessary. If that's the case, maybe I don't need to go to the Merchant of Arms then, because there's not really much anything there for me. If that's the case, then I can take the Wilkins Rail Spike, and I got the 50-50 at Consume Remove. If I don't Consume Remove it, that's fine. It's fine. It's crazy, but I think I'm still taking Ember here. Like even with the double, even with the first one and all this other shit, I still am with. Hey, we got it. Okay. Well, that's pretty good. I can hold it over instead of -2ing it since I have all this Ember. I actually kind of like that. Make that cheaper, sure. Spell chain on cards like this is weird because the spell chained copy technically does create a copy of that, the non-spell chained version of it, but that's not the end of the world. I kind of like it. The other option would be Forevermore Serum just to get the reanimate onto 2 different units and have that propagate. That would be not horrible either, honestly. But I think I'm going to do this one. So it would mess with Dante's Footstool if I do any of this. Though honestly, the Spell Sanctum is like, I don't know, potentially pretty good. I mean, I'm guaranteed to always have a mushroom at the start of the turn, so it's not actually maybe that important that I have the Infectory. Whereas this gives me discounts across the board. But I don't know. I've got so much Ember, like, I think we just skip it. I could see reasons to flex Spore Singer here. Like, I've got enough Contagiouses that I'm not really gaining that much out of a 3rd rank of Mad Eating here because I'm already propagating it all. So this makes sense. -1 Ember, -1 Schmember. Now there is silencers here, which is definitely bullshit, but we got Pyroclasms, so I think we're fine anyway. We'll still run it like this. Nothing a little something of that can't fix. You're dying? I fucked that turn up. I might have been able to keep him alive by 1 health there. That's not the end of the world. Why do I have a bunch of regen? Oh, because Inoki. Duh. Duh. Yeah, whatever. Alright, you're dead. Let's keep this going. Ooh, that's good. It was a contagious version, too. Eventually this calcified ember will just be free. Guess plus 10 would have been okay. Kill all them. Well, we'll beat the boss before that bullshit gets to the top. Have fun with that. Mitosis cap. Don't think so. Unearthed treasure, yes. Cycle of life, not really. Cursed vines. I think those ephemeral cards count as a thing. I don't think I want thorn fruit, considering I got the holdover Awoken's Rail Spike. So, I could do something where I replace my Infectory with the, or I would deploy my Infectory, then Hall of Mirrors is 0. I put the units down. Nah, it doesn't make sense. It's too complicated. It's too complicated. Even with my deck, I don't think I'm taking a Trader's Quill. Alright, I do have 26 cards, so I guess I'll take that. Lightstone Casing, right on time. Need to remember not to remove my cards. I've done that before on video. I bought the ever-churning soil and immediately removed down below the threshold. I don't think I'm removing any of these cards, honestly. I guess I could remove the Wildwood Sap. I can remove one card. I can remove 2, assuming I'm Hellventing, which I'm pretty sure I am. As for what I'm Hellventing, I kind of think... I don't know, the Pirate class is really good. Probably better than this Mushroom Cloud. I mean, definitely better than that. I think it is still maybe this. Yeah, this is too good. And I can remove 2 cards if I so please. Is there any equipment I would even want? Grow room is almost better than infectory, but not really. Alright, let's remove this and one more. This, I guess. Alright, good to go. Alright, we get the dude there, but I think we still just do this. Kind of want to put this here. Kind of want to put it here, though. It's not that important that the fungi stays alive. It's more important that the Morel Mistress stays alive. Actually, we could just do... Does this work, I wonder? So I got... Ah, they changed that. It did work in the past that those counted as consumable. I can wait until I'm drawing more there. I should let this hit me, though, so, like, maybe we'll just do this. I do want to, like, get rid of the melee weakness. I guess the spikes is worth 1 pyre HP, maybe not. Oops, forgot the damn Madam Lionsbane thing. That sucked. I lost my fucking, whatever because of that. Here, let's silence you. That should help quite a bit. They got good damage on him. Let's just do... Well, so is that guy. Do that while we can. Draw for the max here. Forgot to do the Madam Lionsbane again. Hey, Vinegrass did something nice. Alright, I will not forget this time. I wanted to get that thing down to 0 before I played it, but it just doesn't seem to want to do that. Alright, more Ember, sure. There you go. 46 mute, not bad. Might get a mute applied record here. Well, that's got to be my easiest run in a long time. Break the spell shield with that. Contagious of that. Probably no reason to Pyre Blast any of this. I'm actually going to just put the sap there so that the next time I play Contagious it can do stuff. Oops, I meant to put that up there, whatever. Let's see, I probably need to do that. Be awesome if this guy lived. Interesting redraw. Need to play that while there's still sap there. Taking us a little bit to get going this time around. I should probably be a little bit more greedy with my Awoken Rail Spikes. That works for me. I'm not even going to bother with the stuff up top anymore. Maybe I should hit that. I'll hit this. Alright, you still have a certain amount of damage. This guy... Let's throw one there, one here. Looks like savagery is going to be the biggest problem here. Alright, not too hard. Took a little bit of a time to beat it at the end there, but it's fine. Yeah, that one had to have been a pretty quick one, huh? What was it overall time? Doesn't it say somewhere? Oh, 53 minutes? Huh. Didn't feel that long. Felt like 30 minutes to me, but I guess I'm a slow player. But what can you say about that run? You know, pretty good run. I don't know that it necessarily showed off Morel Mistress the way I wanted it to, but you can see some of her power. Honestly, she can be a lot more powerful. That run is just overpowered, like, in its few different ways, not really necessarily because of Morel Mistress, but obviously she still did a lot of damage. But you know, you can get dualism and it really pops off. You know, dualism Morel Mistress is kind of a sight to behold. But you know, a lot of the work done here was because of like the pyroclasms and whatnot. We weren't necessarily doing a crap load of damage with just the Morel Mistress, but she still output a decent amount of damage. You know, the Contagious is a pretty good card with her. To be honest, I still think the other one's better, but it's harder to find, right? Because of the pool of uncommons is larger. I forget the name of it, but you know, basically there's an uncommon card that does decay and sap, and does the same thing where it copies itself into your discard pile, and those are really good with Morel Mistress because they just give you a continuous way to keep playing consume cards. And then obviously the other one that I kind of thought of on this run was, I guess with the Awoken specifically, you could consume remove a or you could consume add a spreading spores and you'd also get the same effect. But yeah, fun run anyway. Have fun with that one. There's probably a few different ways you could tackle that. Anyway, as always, thanks for watching, and until next time, peace.